Hi, everyone. Let me see if I am able to come in on my page. Ooh, guess I should have cleaned my screen. Don't mind me. Okay, I'm going to share this to my group page. Time to solve the mystery. All right. I feel like there's some shading going on. Oh, there it goes. Hopefully you guys can hear me without any issues. Let me make sure. Let's see. Oh. Hi, if you're popping on, just say hello and let me know if you can hear me. I'm going to turn this down. I was trying to make sure that my husband thinks he's funny. Just let me know that you can hear me if you leave a thumbs up. I spent 4 hours today trying to figure out how I could switch this over from Zoom to here, and yeah, it didn't work. So we're just going to go back to the old-fashioned way, and then I'll switch it over. So, okay, it is 7:02, and we are coming live to you from Clarksville, Tennessee. This is Becca's with Becca's Creation, and we have another session of mystery stamping. Clues were sent out on Friday. I hope you were able to gather your stuff. And so we're going to go ahead and get started. Hey, Tammy. So, okay. If I'm coughing, it's because I am getting over walking pneumonia. I've never had it, 50 years old, and this was a first for me. So, coughing is finally getting under control. But if I cough, just don't pay attention to me. Okay, we're going to go ahead and get started. I'm going to flip this around. Maybe, yeah, we're going to do this. We are going to do this. Okay. Let's see. Let's make sure that everything isn't backwards. I got to go back here. We're going to flip this around. Okay. All right. We are in business. Okay. So, the clues were sent out on Friday. Let's go ahead and make sure that we have everything. And then we'll go ahead and get started. Let's see if I could go back. Nope. Okay. All right. So you will need a piece of cardstock, a colored cardstock measuring in at 4 1/4 by 11. And so I went ahead and folded this in half. So pretty much this is scored at 5 1/2. So it's your basic A2 card, but it's a portrait instead of landscape. Okay, so this color is Misty Moonlight. Yes, so Misty Moonlight. And then you'll need another piece of cardstock, either white or ivory. That's going to be measuring at 4 1/8 by 9 3/8. I'm going to bring this up just a little. Okay. All right. So, this is your sheet. You're going to score this at 2 and at 4. Okay. So set that off to the side. Then you'll need another piece of, cardstock measuring in at 4 by 5 1/4. And this is going to be your inside piece. Okay. So now for the DSP, you're going to need 2 pieces. They are measuring at 3 7/8 by 5 1/8. I'm actually using the Winter Meadows designer paper. So this was a carryover item in the annual catalog, and starting on Wednesday there will be a sale. So you might want to check out those packs that are in the annual catalog. So this is measuring at 3 7/8 by 5 1/8, and then this piece, which is just another piece from that packet, and it measures 3 7/8 by 1 3/4. You'll also need your stamps. Can you figure out which stamp set I'm using? Anyone? All right. So, I am actually going to be using some stamp sets and some dies. The dies are actually coming in from Snowy Wonder. So I'm going to use the globe, the snow globe, the base, and then the top piece. So this is the Snowy Wonder set, and I will include all this on the page once I complete the project, so you can have the details as far as what items were used. And then we're going to use this set. It's the decorative trees. It is currently out of stock. It is coming back in stock. I just checked. It's supposed to come back in stock on December 2nd. So I really like this set because it has all these different dyes that, so this has like holly, and then you've got your plaid, your polka dot. But the one that we're going to use is the one that has snowflakes. So I went ahead and cut that out earlier with silver foil. And then I needed the base of my tree, which is, where's that die piece? So that's right here. So I was able to go ahead and cut that out with this. So, okay. Let's set that off to the side. And then I'm going to use the season greetings, the sentiment from the decorative trees. And I'm actually going to stamp that on a piece of Smoky Slate, the base of the snow globe. So, but before I get started, I'm going to go ahead and what am I going to do? Trying to losing focus here. Let's go ahead and assemble our pieces really quick. So you can take your base card. You're going to get this piece of paper that is measuring the 4 1/8 by 9 3/8, and then score it at 2 and 4. So you're basically going to go ahead and burnish your score lines. Hi, Sheila. All right, so we are assembling our card now. I just went over the clues. So this was scored at 2 and 4, so I'm going to burnish these score lines. And then this is actually getting glued to the front of here. So basically just use your choice of adhesive. I am a booger glue girl, which is that green glue. And I'm going to go ahead and glue that down to the base of this card right here. So I'm going to glue that down, and it's about 1/8 around. So, and then I'm going to take that beautiful DSP paper from our Winter Meadows, the snowy scene here, and I'm going to glue that. You're going to glue that too right there in the front. Okay. I just love these fun folds. All right, so went ahead and laid that down. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and take my inside piece of cardstock, and that is measuring at 4 by 5 1/4. I'm going to go ahead and adhere that to the inside. It is so dark outside. Ugh. Gone are the days where it's still light out. Okay, so we have a strip of DSP designer paper here. That's going to get adhered down to this right here. So go ahead and you can glue that down. It's so quiet. See what kind of mischief the little puppy's getting into. He brought half a tree in this morning. I'm like, oh, lordy, lordy, lordy. Okay, so this is basically where we're at. So we're done with our front. I'm going to pull this up just a little bit more. So this is the front of our card. And then this is on the inside. And so I think I decided to cut a small strip of DSP from this Winter Meadows. And I'm going to glue that just a little bit. I'm going to glue that down to the inside of this paper here. So I'm going to go ahead and just glue a little strip down here just to accent it. Okay. So there's that. You're going to need some ribbon. So I am choosing to go with the silver and white foil. It's sheer, and then it's got some silver threading on the edge of that. It's really, really pretty for this kind of this time of season. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and tie this off. I'm going to wrap it around. Yeah, I'm going to wrap it around. Trying to figure out. I'm going to wrap it around and tie it off to the right side of my paper. Oh, okay. My fingers don't want to work. Hey, Margie. How's it going? All right, so my bow is tied. Let me make this a little pretty. See all my bite marks? Oh, 5-month-old little turd. He is just teething. Okay, so I'm going to trim that off. Let me get my scissors. My ribbon scissors. Do you have a ribbon scissors? I had a ribbon scissor and then I used it for something else. And now it's not a ribbon scissor anymore. Okay, so this is where we're at. I already got my die cut pieces. However, I did cut out my snow globe portion, which is the top part, and I want to go ahead and emboss this. So one thing about when you're going to die cut a piece of die cut, and then you're going to emboss it. You want to die cut first and then emboss, because if you emboss and then die cut, it'll flatten your image. So you want to emboss last. So I'm just going to go ahead and run this through real quick through my handy dandy stamp and cut emboss machine. Make sure I have the right layers. My sandwich, because you got to have the right sandwich. So I'm going to run this through real quick. Okay. All right. Has anybody started on their Christmas cards yet? Not me. Not me. I'm going to work on that. All right, so the base that I cut out was Smoky Slate for the snow globe, and I stamped the season's greeting from the decorative tree set in Misty, not in Misty Moonlight, in Night of Navy. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and adhere this down to the front of this panel right here, but I'm going to use dimensionals. Let me use some dimensionals. I'm going to pop this up. I love me some dimensionals. Okay, so I'm just going to center that right here. And then you're going to take your top of your globe, and you're just going to put, I'm actually going to put the dimensionals on this piece here to control my globe a little. All right. So I'm going to glue that, not glue it. I'm just going to adhere that down like that. Okay. And then that pretty little tree that I cut out, you're going to take this foil. And if I was really good, I would have ran that through our adhesive sheet, but I didn't, because why do I want to make myself work easier? So I'm just going to use this booger glue. And I'm just going to line this up. I really was trying to see if we do have some glitter paper that you could use also if you wanted to do that for the front of, now I got glue everywhere. Okay, hold on. Okay, so there's our tree, and then we're just going to tuck this guy. Actually, you know what? I'm going to trim him down just a tad bit because he is pretty big. So I'm just going to trim him down. Trim him down and tuck him behind here like that. And actually, you know what? I'm going to glue this down. I'm not going to pop it up. So I'm just going to glue this down right in the center. If it will stick in there, maybe. There it goes. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and accent some of these, the globe with some iridescent rhinestones. I'm just going to take a few, accent the card with that. Because, you know, you got to have some bling. Pop up those snows. So I'm just going to do a couple here. Maybe. And then, actually, you know what? Let me put a couple up here. So the rule of thumb is either 3 or 5, right? Something like that. Okay. What do you think? Cute little card. All right. So this is the card I just did. Let me move this off to the side. This is the one that I originally did. And you can always bring that up just a little bit too. I just brought mine down because I wanted to see the scene. So what do you think? Thanks, Tammy. All right. Well, I have to say that was a pretty quick, fast session of mystery stamping. Okay, I'm gonna flip this around really quick and give you guys a good night, maybe. So, okay. Well, I hope you enjoyed the session of mystery stamping. I will share the project on another post, and I will include all the recipes that, all the items that I used to create the project. And remember, there is a sale that will start on Wednesday. It's the holiday extravaganza sale. So some items are off. See if I really prepared myself. Up to 20% off on stamps, bundles, And then you have some ink and some dias, some paper, some cardstock. So I did share that on my page. If you have any questions, feel free to send me a message. If not, this concludes our mystery stamping. And hopefully we'll see you next time. Again, if you decide to create a project, I'd love for you to share it and yeah, share away. So, okay, you guys have a wonderful evening, and we'll catch you next time. Thank you. Bye.